Sorry I look so tired. I just finished watching that Dahmer thing. Did you guys watch that? It's the longest Budweiser commercial I ever saw, dude. Seriously, just watching some guy slam beers for 9 episodes. I was like, why are there so many murders in this advertisement? I didn't know anything about Jeffrey Dahmer, but apparently he was a serial killer and a cannibal, but mostly he was an alcoholic. I think if he got the drinking under control, none of that other stuff would have happened. Seriously, we've all been that drunk where you're like, I need something to eat now. And restaurants in Wisconsin, they close at like 6. That's not even his fault entirely. That's not on him. I'm just saying, man, you get the right amount of alcohol and you don't get any food in your system. Start looking at your friends different. You know, what happens when you drink? You lose your judgment, right? That's why when you get drunk and you hook up with someone, you regret it. It's not because they were ugly, it's because you were hungry. You filled the wrong hole. We don't even know if eating people was his idea. Maybe he was hanging out with a group that were just as drunk as he was. And they were like slurring, like, hey, let's hit the food court at the mall. Which kind of sounds like, let's eat the foot off of Jamal. Let's just be glad that he was a drinker, because if he was a stoner, oh my God. So many more people would have died. Potheads, they can eat, and it gets weird fast. You would have found femurs and fondue and cornea casserole. It's interesting how with crime dramas, you know, we all have different thresholds nowadays, right? Like with a show like Dahmer, some people, they could finish the whole series. Some people, they couldn't even get through the first episode. Like I was talking with my dad, and he was like, turned it off after the first 15 minutes. It's disgusting. I was like, yeah, all the violence and the gore. And he was like, what? No, I turned it off when he started dancing with guys. My dad thinks that show is just about a homosexual named Jeff. That's it. He's like, I gotta turn this off before it turns me on. You're not getting me, Netflix. Not again.
I want Joe Biden to win. Here's why. Hang on. Here's why. He's a person who stutters. That's the only reason why. That shit gets me so hard. He is paving the way. Stutter stepping up those steps. He stutters. That's empowering to me, someone who stutters. I see him, I'm like, that's just like me. Same thing for when Obama was in office. There were black people who were like, that's just like me. And when Trump first got elected, there were people with tiny hands who were like, that's just like me. That's how they talk, but obviously they didn't show their f***ing hands, but they were like, that's just like me, like that. They wouldn't show their ridiculous tiny hands, but they did with their shoulder. That's just like me. MAGA, MAGA. like, that's what happens during sex for you. It's here. It's here. Babe, it's here. I'm in. Where are you? I got you on Bluetooth. 1 second. It's here. Yeah, I'm looking right at it. It's here. I get any help or no? No, the mover's canceled. It's here. What do you want me to do? I'm not gonna lug this thing upstairs. It's an excellent campaign for COVID. It's here. Here's what I love about Trump supporters. If you are someone who votes for Biden and you tell a Trump supporter, for the most part, they are still respectful of your opinion. Okay? They can respect your opinion. They're not gonna hate you because of your opinion. They might hate you because of your race or religion or sexuality, but not your opinion. It's a joke. Kinda. But it's vastly different. It's the other way. That's what I've noticed. Is if you're someone who is voting for Trump and you tell a Biden supporter their ass can't get more hurt, they will stop talking to you mid-conversation, and that's the last time you will hear from that person. And here's the nature of it, and here's the truth, is that doesn't really sell your point in a meaningful way. Like, things are hot and tensions are high, but that kind of thing is like, it's breaking up relationships and driving a wedge in friendships. I've been fortunate because my family has been very mature about it. Like, my sister, she is a gay woman. She is dating a black woman who I think is also gay. And it's hard to tell, but I think. She told my mom that she was voting for Biden. And then my mom said, okay, I respect your opinion. I'm voting for Trump. And my sister said, okay. And they were very mature about it, I think. I don't talk to my mom anymore because of her dumb f***ing politics, but I'm joking. I don't talk to my sister either. I don't respect women voting, so it's irrelevant. It's irrelevant. I voted for Kanye. F*** you.